Yo then guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about Chelsea Football Club. Oh boy, no. So, for those of you that don't know, we won the Europa League last night, beat Chelsea 4-1, beat Arsenal 4-1 in a pretty convincing performance. I'm going to get into that in a second. The main two talking points, first of all, we won it. Awesome. Amazing. The second one, Hazard is officially leaving Chelsea and going to Real. So, before I jump into that, I'm going to talk about the game. So, the first thing I still don't understand is why UEFA made it in Azerbaijan. It makes no sense. The atmosphere in the first half was literally like they were playing a friendly. That's what it felt like. It didn't feel like a Europa League final. It didn't feel like there was any real trophy at the end of it. It literally felt like a little kick around between mates. The crowd were way too far away from the pitch. There was only about 6,000 to 7,000 people in the crowd because no one could get out to Azerbaijan, for fuck's sake. Considering that both teams are 15 kilometres, less than 15 kilometres away from a much bigger stadium. Alright, Wembley doesn't have an amazing atmosphere, but it's better than that place. That was terrible. Up until the goals started coming in, you didn't hear anything. No one was shouting, there was no cheering on, there was literally nothing. But I don't know what was said in the changing rooms at half-time, but we came out just completely different. So yeah, before we go into the second half, there was a penalty shout about the 18th minute. I'm two ways about it. When I first saw it, I went, pen. Instant pen. Oh boy. And clearly the ref didn't think it was a penalty, and the VAR assistant also, while looking at it, said it wasn't a penalty, and so they moved on. I still think in situations like that, the referee should check, but at the same time, I guess if he doesn't think it is anyway, and then he's just heard the VAR assistant in his ear go, no pen, he's not going to go check. I'm glad he didn't, but after looking at it again, I really don't think he got that much of the player. I was watching the BT Sport version where Robbie Savage was commentator, and he's just the worst. Like, he's literally the worst commentator. He's like, oh, Kepa comes out rash there. Literally, the ball gets passed straight through our defence. There's no one to be seen, and it's a one-on-one against Lacazette. And Lacazette just tries to take it round him. I agree, he gets none of the ball, but Kepa needs to come out at that point, and he kind of just like... I think it was like it just taps his foot and he gets caught and then kicks Kepa in the head and then falls. I think it'll be such a harsh penalty to give, but I've seen him given. So it's kind of 50-50. Chelsea fans, most of them will say it isn't. Arsenal fans will say it should have been a pen. It just depends on the referee on the night, really. But into the 49th minute, and Giroud makes it 1-0. Emerson does a beautiful little low cross. It wasn't amazing, but Giroud made it work with a diving header. But the neck muscles that guy has, the way he flicked his head to get round that was insane. Throws himself right in front of Koscielny's studs and makes it 1-0. Diving header under check. Beautiful little goal. We then head straight to the 59th minute where Kovacic does a cheeky little turn, passes it into Hazard. Hazard on the left-hand side of the box, drives into it, passes it just before the penalty spot, and Pedro slots it home to make it 2-0. Then, just 3.5 minutes later, Giroud goes down, Pedro picks up the ball, drives into some space, passes it into the box for Hazard, and Maitland-Niles, I don't know what he's doing, he runs wrong side and just pushes Hazard to the ground. Ref instantly points to the penalty spot, and of course, as coolly as a cucumber, he slots it into the middle of the net. Check goes to the right-hand side, and it's 3-0. This is kind of where it became apparent that he was leaving Chelsea because of the way that everybody on the bench reacted. I even put on my Snapchat, I was recording it, and I was kind of just like, this could be the last goal he ever scores for us. He doesn't. He gets another one. But yeah, literally the bench went absolutely nuts. Like, they were standing up, like cheering, going mental. So that's kind of where it made it apparent that he was leaving. I understand that it is a cup final, but at the same time, when you're 3-0 up, that was a different kind of response. We then head into the 68th minute, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried at this point because Kolasinac comes in, edge of the box, headers it, Aubameyang misses the volley, and Iwobi just, oh my God, he hits it perfectly. Sublime finish. And it goes into the bottom left-hand corner. Kepa has no chance. He just connects with the ball so well, and there's a little bit of a dip just in the middle of the air. It's just beautiful. Now, after watching the Champions League and after watching previous games in the Europa League, I'm thinking this is it. This is where this is the Liverpool versus Barcelona moment, where they then go on and score another 3 goals and they beat us. Especially when we kicked off again, Iwobi was just going for it, and they kept on giving him it. They kept giving him the ball, kept supplying him, and I was just thinking, this is it. This is where we're going to lose. But have faith. In the 72nd minute, Hazard's back at it again. It's a beautiful little 1-2. Hazard's driving into space, as he always does. He passes it off to the left to Giroud, and everyone's like, go on, smash it, make it 4. Go on, buddy boy. And he literally does this beautiful little chip, landing right just out of reach of the defender, and Hazard slots it home. Such a good goal, and it was nuts. We all expected Giroud to just smash it in the back of the net, and it's just the way he sees Hazard, and he does this beautiful little chip, and it's just out of reach for the Arsenal defender. And yeah, that is where it all finishes. Hazard, what a final game for Chelsea. Absolutely insane. 2 goals, 1 assist. We didn't see him in the first half, but in the second half, he was just everywhere. And now I'm going to put in a clip from the post-match interview. This is where I wanted to cry.
Expect to be there next season, or is this a goodbye, Eden? All the fans want to know.
Yeah, I think it's a goodbye, but in football you never know. My dream was to play in Premier League. I did this for 7 years in the biggest club in the world. So now maybe it's time for a new challenge.
If it is goodbye, what a way to go out. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
So yeah, basically the journalist is just pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, the fans want to know where you're going, what's happening, are you leaving, are you doing this? And he just goes, yeah, I think it's goodbye. And I'm like, it's literally when you have some kind of hope. The whole game I'd been like, oh, he's gone, he's leaving. And then he wasn't saying anything. And, you start to get up hope. Your hope starts to build and starts to build. And the journalist continues. And I'm like, go on, get an answer out of him. Go on. And then out of no, I'm like, yes, he's staying. Yeah, this is goodbye. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? So yeah, it's an end of an era. Sarri looks like he's leaving because of the whole Juventus talk. Although he did say after the match, I hope that this is good enough for me to stay. But I don't know if he's just trying to put everybody off. I'm not too sure at this stage. There's been talks that Isco wants to go to Juventus. So if Sarri does go there, then he can get Isco into Juventus. He's got a load of different players. Whoever he wants to play, he can buy players, unlike at Chelsea, where we're banned for the next 2 transfer windows. If he has the opportunity, I don't see why he wouldn't go, to be honest. In way of players for Chelsea, I really don't know what's going to happen now. As I say, we are banned for 2 seasons. We can't buy anybody. Not to, for this window and the next window in January. We can't buy anyone. We're going to have to bring some of our loan players back. We're going to have to do something. Hazard is the one with the flair. He's the one that makes the 1-2s go. He literally knows where every single player is on that pitch. He will be running and he'll literally stop the ball dead because he knows someone's making a run behind him. I just don't see what's going to happen now. We've got Pulisic. Hopefully he can replace Hazard, but it's going to take a little while to get chemistry. I really don't see what we're going to do at the moment. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is out with a ruptured Achilles because they went to play at New England, and the pitch wasn't the best, to say the least. Very dry. So yeah, he's got a ruptured Achilles. I believe Hudson-Odoi's out injured as well. So, yeah. Morata wants to stay at Atletico Madrid. We don't really need him, to be honest. Giroud's been playing really, really well at the minute. And I just pray to God that we don't keep Higuain. When Higuain first came in, I was like, yes, we've actually got a decent striker. And then I realised maybe if we got him 10 years ago, I could be able to say that and I'd be able to back it up. Not now. He's fat, he's sluggish, and he can't run. So yeah, if Sarri does go, we are literally screwed. We need to find a good manager. And I guess we have Champions League, but if you can't spend and you don't have your best player anymore, who's really going to want to take over that club? It'll be interesting to see what happens with Abramovich as well. There hasn't been any talks about him, but with a lot of things going wrong at the moment, you wouldn't put it past him. I mean, I highly, highly doubt Lampard is going to be a Chelsea manager. I expect him to stay at Derby. John Terry has literally come out and said that he isn't ready for being a manager yet. He's an assistant manager at Aston Villa, and apparently he has the perfect mentor. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. I just don't know who else there is. I really, really don't. Yeah, so Czech's coming in as something like a technical director, because we haven't had one since, I think it's October or November of 2017. When, what was his name? Michael Emanalo or something like that. He resigned in, I think it was October, or is it November? Either one. Yeah, in 2017 he resigned, and we still haven't replaced him. So yeah, he might come in and do that. He could do some goalkeeper training. That'd be pretty cool. From the way he played last night, yeah, that'd be amazing. He was insane last night. But yeah, it will be interesting to see where we go from here. If we bring any players back from loan, if we loan less players out this year, I think we've got to. Yeah, I just don't think we can afford to loan as many players out. Man, Eden Hazard. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really hope it doesn't turn out like Courtois. I really, really hope. Because Courtois doesn't even play at Real. So the last game he played was a month ago. 28th of April against Rayo Vallecano, and they lost 1-0. But no, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Hazard. I really hope that he has a great career at Real. He's just an amazing player, isn't he? But I think this is where we're going to end it. I will do some more transfer news in the future, and I'm also going to do a prediction video once all the transfer window is over, and just try and predict where the teams are going to finish in the league. I don't think Chelsea are going to finish very high this season, but we'll see. You never know. But anyway then, guys, this is where we're going to end this video. If you did like it, then please smash that like button. Comment what it is down below. Subscribe. Share this video around. I'd love to get in a little community. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and peace.